Hujjaj bin Yusuf, the story of a controversial ruler. It was a quiet night. The moonlight spread softly over the hills of Taif, casting long shadows. In a small room, a flickering oil lamp struggled against the darkness. A young man sat beneath its glow, completely engrossed in his books. His eyes remained fixed on the pages, his lips moving as he passionately recited the words. He was mastering the intricacies of the Arabic language, but his ambition stretched far beyond those of an ordinary scholar. This was Hujjaj bin Yusuf, a man who would one day become one of the most formidable and controversial figures in Islamic history. Early life and Hajjaj's determination. Born in 661 AD in Taif, Hajjaj belonged to the Thaqif tribe, known for its scholars and intellectuals. However, he was not content with just seeking knowledge. His personality exuded discipline, authority, and an insatiable hunger for power. Initially, Hajjaj worked as a teacher, but the classroom walls could not contain his restless spirit. His heart yearned for battle, strategy, and command. Soon, his capabilities caught the attention of the Umayyad court. When Caliph Abd al-Malik ibn Marwan sought a man who could impose absolute authority without hesitation, Hajjaj seized the opportunity. One day in the royal court, he delivered a speech so powerful that it left everyone in awe. His choice of words, the firmness in his voice, and the intensity in his gaze all pointed to one thing. This man was not meant to be an ordinary soldier, but a ruthless ruler. Impressed, the caliph immediately brought him closer, entrusting him with a significant mission: the war against Abdullah ibn Zubair, a ruthless beginning. Hajjaj's first major assignment was to crush the rebellion of Abdullah ibn Zubair, who had declared his rule in Mecca and challenged the Umayyad Caliphate. Without hesitation, Hajjaj marched his army toward Mecca and laid siege to the holy city. But this was no ordinary siege. He ordered the use of catapults against the city, bombarding even the sacred Kaaba itself, a move that shocked the Muslim world. After months of relentless assault, Abdullah ibn Zubair was defeated in 692 AD. Hajjaj's soldiers stormed the Haram, and Abdullah was killed inside the sacred sanctuary. This event cemented Hajjaj's reputation as a merciless commander. The Umayyad Caliphate now saw him as their most formidable enforcer. Governor of Iraq, the reign of fear. Recognizing Hajjaj's efficiency, Caliph Abd al-Malik appointed him as the governor of Iraq in 694 AD. Iraq had long been a center of revolts, but Hajjaj was determined to impose absolute control, a rule of fear and discipline. Hajjaj made his stance clear from the beginning. Under my rule, there will be no rebellion. Those who rise against me will meet their doom. Rebels were given severe punishments. Many were imprisoned and forced into grueling labor. Taxes were strictly enforced, crushing opposition through economic means. Obedience was the only law, and fear became his strongest weapon. Administrative reforms. Yet, Hajjaj was not just a tyrant. He was also a skilled administrator. Arabic was made the official language in government offices, streamlining administrative affairs. He founded a new city, Umayyad, which became his military and administrative hub. He restructured the army, making it stronger and more disciplined. Through fear and efficiency, he turned Iraq into an unshakable pillar of the Umayyad dynasty. Muhammad bin Qasim and the conquest of India, Hajjaj was not just a leader, he was a brilliant military strategist. When Sindh's Raja Dahir mistreated Arab merchants, Hajjaj saw an opportunity. He sent his young nephew, Muhammad bin Qasim, on a historic mission to conquer India. In 711 AD, Muhammad bin Qasim invaded Sindh, defeating Raja Dahir. The cities of Dibul, Narankat, and Multan fell under Muslim rule. Hajjaj provided strategic guidance, resources, and military support throughout the campaign. This was the first major Muslim conquest in the Indian subcontinent, and its credit belonged to Hujjaj bin Yusuf. The fall of Hajjaj, a bitter end. No reign lasts forever. In 714 AD, Caliph Walid ibn Abd al-Malik died, and his successor, Suleiman ibn Abd al-Malik, despised Hajjaj. Hajjaj was dismissed from his position. Isolated and weakened, his health deteriorated rapidly. Lying on his deathbed, he recited verses from the Quran, but his cruelty and tyranny had already been etched into history. After ruling with an iron fist for over 2 decades, Hujjaj bin Yusuf breathed his last, alone and abandoned. Hujjaj bin Yusuf, a tyrant or visionary, his death sparked mixed reactions. Some rejoiced, while others mourned. But forgetting him was impossible. To his enemies, he was a merciless, bloodthirsty tyrant. To his supporters, he was a brilliant administrator, a military genius, and the guardian of the Umayyad dynasty. One thing is certain: Hujjaj bin Yusuf left an indelible mark on Islamic history, a legacy still remembered centuries later.